Hey guys, and welcome back at long last to Pokemon Neon Sprite Show Off Collection thing. So I'm making a Pokemon game, or a Fakemon game actually, and it's just a ROM hack, and yeah. So I thought I'd show off some of the sprites beforehand. This one's called Sesquill. It's a ghost type, and if you missed part 1 to this, I had another video showing off my earlier sprites. I'll have a link to that in the description so you guys can just go check that out. So yeah, he's a ghost type and he looks freaking sweet. If you can't tell, some of them are combinations of our Pokemon, so let's just go to the next one. Here we got Slinky, a Slinky Pokemon. It's spelled Slinky. It's a little different, I don't know. Has like a dash in it? I think they're called dashes, yeah. It has a dash in it, making it Slinky instead of Slinky. It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon. It has some Sproink. I think they're called Sproing or Spoink or something. Pig with the weird bendy tail spring thing. That one. He has that. That's what he's made out of mostly. Pretty cool looking. He'll just be around. I don't know what type he is. Probably just normal. And here we have a Pokemon. It's pretty hard to see. It's called Flutterby. It's a little butterfly. All right, there. Now you have any more view. It's a really tiny sprite. And it's cute, and it's probably just gonna be bug type, maybe bug normal, something like that. Bug flying, maybe? Who knows? Something along those lines. And it's pretty cute. I like it. This one's called Rowboat. I drew it myself in paint, and it looks really flat. Super flat. Like a piece of paper or cardboard or something, I don't know. And it's like, just pasted on there, flat. It needs some shading or something. I'll improve it for the game, I guess. And the next guy, I don't know if he needs improvement or not. I think he looks pretty flat too. Oh, here you go. It's called Haxel because it has like an axe for a face thing. Face, nose. I don't know what I call it. I think it's an axe, and it has an axe on its hand too. It's just too much of a sideways angle. Like we need to flip him so he's facing the screen more. That's it. That's the only problem with Haxel. He looks pretty cool. He'd be pretty strong. Maybe he's like normal steel, like axe is steel. I don't know. If you can hear that, that's my dog barking upstairs. She's loud. I'm not gonna lie. It took me forever to find this guy. It's Flowbee, or Flowbee, or however you want to pronounce it. That's a glowworm. That's fire type, and that's cool. I think it's fire and bug, which is really cool. And it evolves in Blowbee. Sorry, I might have repeated that twice. I don't know. I can't tell if it's cut or not. It's a Firefly Pokemon. Get Firefly. It's a fire type. Well, alright, next guy. Moving on. This one's still a work in progress, kind of. They have its evolutions planned out, but they're going to be improved. It's called Snappler. He's a cute wiggle, snap, and turgle. Oh, I like him so much. He's my BFF. No. That's creepy. Just sounds weird. Nope. Not doing that. Alright. He evolves into Snappling, which is more of an alligator snapping turtle. He's a little bit more, Snappling-y, I guess? I don't know. And he finally evolves into Snaplight. He's like Snappler and Snappling together, but light version. I don't know. He is a lot cooler. There's a definite difference, but there needs to be more difference between them, I think. So, yeah, some of the evolutions might have very little difference between them. Like, their resemblance is super obvious for a lot of these guys. And they don't look very different, so we're going to have to change that. Oops! Snorlax evolved into the best thing ever. What even is this? It's called Bufflax. For now. Probably going to change that name. And it's intense. I drew this guy using some fan-made sprites combined with Pokemon sprites combined with Typhlosion's belly with muscles drawn on. Yeah. Take skills to get skill. Just look into its eyes. That's the sign of a good Pokemon. The eyes, man. The eyes. Alright. Moving on, because this was getting creepy. To the lamest Pokemon we have so far. Snaky. Yeah, not much to say about him. He's a snake. He's supposed to look like he's painted by like a child. I don't know. He's in the crappy Pokemon folder for me. He probably won't make it into a game. Good. Because we're also hoping someone else won't make it into a game. I know I've shown you him before, but here it... This is awful. And its name is Blasphemous. Jesus, mon. Yeah, my friend made it. It's in a new file called The Worst of the Worst. Another Pokemon that probably won't make it into a game, but isn't awful. Controlling. It's a little game controller from the NES stages, and it has a nice face, but its evolution doesn't have a nice face. Look at those teeth. And it's the evolution of video games this time on, but it doesn't go very modern day. This is Contra. I don't know how to pronounce my own spelling there. So, next one is Marilla. Yeah, first ever Pokemon with a beard. Right there. Has a beard. It's okay. This is the best looking maybe out of the other ones, I think. None of them really look like Pokemon. Even though these could all be uploaded to games and have the proper color, I just don't think they should be uploading to games, even though they have the proper color. Moving on again. And now we have Babbo. Pretty much just a Mario Babbo Pokemonified, but it evolves into something original. Nucleon. Unfortunately, Nucleon is in the crappy Pokemon file, meaning he might not make it into the game. Womp, womp, womp. But his hands. If I can do anything, I'm going to get those hands in that game. Because those hands are... I can't tell if they're good or awful or what. Something's up with his hands. You're like crazy. Alright, moving on. Electrodactyl! It's so cute. It's Electrodactyl. I like it. I don't care if you don't like it, because I like it to a max. I'm sure hope there's audio right now, because there might not be. There probably is. I'm making a fool of myself by saying this. And his evolutions are sweet. Electrodon. Electrodon? I guess it looks similar. We're going to have to argue a bit, but it looks different enough, I'd say. I'd say there's a clear difference between the two, but I guess, like, if it's like Electrodactyl is evolving and then evolves into this, it's kind of anticlimactic. It'd be a little bit of a disappointment even to me, I'll have to admit it. But its evolution is definitely not a disappointment. It might not look the most bestest, but it looks okay. By most bestest, I meant the best. Most bestest isn't the word. This is Electro Dog Doctor. I know. It's a combination of two other names in the most awful way possible. It sounds really dumb, but looks pretty cool. So I'm happy. Win. And moving on. Two nut spin. Sorry, I probably repeated that because I thought I hadn't started filming. Nut spin. It's like a top, but it's also a nut. And it spins around. Ding! That's pretty much all there is to say about it. But at least it has this jingle. Like, I wish I had a jingle. That'd be sweet. Alright, got lost in the moment. I need to move on to the next Pokemon. Here we go. To this. Yeah, it's in the crappy Pokemon file again. Spins around on little wheels super fast like roller skates, just chopping stuff up. Be pretty powerful, but it looks pretty, thin. It has no real build to it, and it makes it look stupid. I really need to improve this guy if I want him in the game. And if anything, I want something similar to him in the game. I don't know. Maybe you guys can put some suggestions in the comments. Also, write in the comments, what would your Fakemon be? Do it. I want to hear your ideas. And if you want, you can even give me permission to use it. Although I might not. Don't be offended. It's because I have a lot of ideas of my own. And I might not take everybody's. But, yeah, I don't know why I zoomed into his face. But moving on. To Chubby Bunny. Chubby Bunny? Like Chubby Bunnies, you know. I think people always say it's like, I guess, dark type. Straight dark type. Maybe dark and normal? I don't know. It's a little bunny and it's chubby and it's on the crappy Pokemon file, but it's narrowly missing. Like, it's probably... It might belong in there, but it's not in there. That's all I'm going to say. And here's Galen. I actually just called him A Lion, which is a really bad name. Maybe we should fix it. But it looks pretty cool. I actually like this one, so I'm not putting it in a captive Pokemon file. I like Chubby Bunny, which I could be happier with, but it's not going in a captive Pokemon file because it kind of looks okay. But I'll show you the next one. Hopefully it'll look better. I don't know. I can't remember what ones are which and what order they're in. But I know I have a couple decent ones coming up. Here we go. When I say we have a couple decent ones coming up, I think I may have lied. Because this is the first thing to come up in the craft Pokemon file. It's called Kunafant. Literally just raccoon elephant. I guess it's kind of what it looks like. Look at the eyes. Those miscolored eyes. Freaks me out, man. Let's just make it as small as possible and get rid of it. Here's Surf Green. One that I actually like. Even though it could look better, I like it. It's a plant and water type and surfing USA. If everybody had an ocean. Okay, I'm not good at singing, so I'll stop. But it looks pretty cool. It has a little surfboard. It's riding a wave. It's all like, hey, it's Surf Green. So this guy obviously can learn to surf. That might even be one of the moves he comes with, so he'd be found later in the game. So this is Astro Pool. There'll probably be a ton of audio now because my mom came downstairs and ruined everything. Can't be some in here, but seriously. So this is Astro Pool. It's like an asteroid tadpole. That's where the name comes from. Like the fires its tail. I know it doesn't look quite like what I'm saying, but maybe some improvement. I don't know. I'll see what my friend Gavin thinks. He's the one that's the best at designing these. He designed like Jabbit and Calamity in the last episode. If you rewatch that, and those are pretty good. And gonna move on to the final, or I think it's final Pokemon now. Let's see. And yep, it's the last Pokemon, and it's the first legendary of the game. Well, yeah, I guess it's Infleonite. Infleonite. And it is like a god Pokemon that was invented in a lab using EV DNA to harness evolutionary powers. And it can use any types of attacks. It can adapt to anything. It's like the adaption Pokemon. It can adapt to anything, use any type, create things, fly. It can do whatever it wants. So those orbs around it are all represent like a different Pokemon type or element. Like there's rock and ghost and dark, and at the top you can see fire, water, and plant, grass. I don't know. There's like flying and ice and everything here. Psychic Eye, you can see on the side there. It's a lot of cool stuff. So that's a new Pokemon, Infleon, and it's legendary, and it looks strong. Let's just zoom in on Hamelon there. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, my dog's downstairs, if you can hear that jingling and growling and stuff. She's not always a good dog. But anyways, that's all the Fakemon I have to show you today. Maybe tune in next time I'll have some more, I don't know. Well, I'll probably have more. I make them like every day, but like I might not have enough to show you for another little while. Or even by the time I do show you, like I'm just gonna keep them a surprise because the game might be out by that. I'll just go play through on that, and you'll get to see some Pokemon you've never seen. And my dog is being really loud right now. I don't know why my mom brought her down here at all, but whatever. So this is the end, unless my dog ruins it. Hopefully she won't. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.